Guys, you already know what's coming back, don't you? You already know from the intro. You already know what's coming back, don't you guys? I don't know if you know, but ignore this. As I was saying, I need to do my intro now. So, everybody, welcome back to another video. And today, guys, it might be coming back. The Tim series, guys. As you know, I've done already 10 episodes on it. You know, the Tim series is one of my beloved series. And you know, I just wanted that to come back, guys. The Tim series. I know I said in one of my videos, I'm not going to bring it back, but I feel like I want to. Now, there's something sad I need to tell you. So, it is probably going to come back, but there's some really sad news I want to tell you about the Tim series. And the sad news is, guys, I'm actually fresh out of ideas. Fully fresh out. I know, guys, it's kind of sad, but I'm actually fresh out. So, in fact, I kind of got an idea which could work, but I'm not sure if it will. But guys, as you know, me and Tim have been fine lately. Actually, there's nothing trying to attack us. Me and Tim the villager won the war against the Illager war. Yeah, won the war against the Illagers. You know, we were at war. It was called the Illager war, but yeah. But yeah, I want it to come back, guys. I want it to come back. And you know, guys, the series has to come back. It really has to. I don't know what to do, though. I don't know if you got... Now, the thing is... Now, what was... You know, at the start, you know, when... With my old mansion and that, you know, the old mansion with the old villager house, those videos got loads of views, but... The video which was called Me and Tim the Villager Have a New House in Minecraft hardly got no views. I think that's because the people missed the old house and they didn't think that would be as good. But yeah, I really think you should watch the entire series. I personally really liked the video when me and Tim got a new house. Probably you guys maybe didn't watch it because you just thought nothing could beat the old house. Then the second episode, the Ravager attack, that got slightly more views. And then the third episode with where, you know, me and Tim at the village of a new enemy in Minecraft hardly got no views, but the last one got loads of views. So, you know, I really want to tell you guys, really, if you didn't watch the Tim series and you're thinking about it, I want to tell you what happened in the Tim series. There's 10 episodes, guys, So there's 10 episodes in the Tim series. So I need to get my Dragon Warrior thing up now. So if I clear this, I'll go to my channel is lost a subscriber at 56 subscribers. Come on, guys, just please get me up to 60. Come on. So I need to type up. I don't know all the names. So guys, as you know, the first video, as you know. So the first video of the Tim series, as you know, that you know, I'll show the first video was called Very Cool Minecraft World. I'm gonna go through this quickly. You know me, I'll show you my house, my cat house, my cat food house, my panda house, my llama house. I showed you so much. Yeah. Oh, give me a minute. I just wanna. Let me just put this here. Yeah, I showed you my llama house. Oh my god, why is this light always in the way? Oh my god, this is the worst light I have. Here we are. So yeah, I showed you my llama house, my little campsite, and yeah, a lot of stuff. And then I went to Tim's house. I was going to show you the villager house, and then I told you before we got in there was a villager called Tim. He's a cleric. He's my favourite. He's also got a brother which looks exactly the same as him. That's what I said. And then I went in the village and I saw Tim's brother, but I didn't see Tim, and that made me very sad. I actually didn't see Tim, and yeah, and I thought, I don't know, where could Tim be? Probably out. And then the Iron Golem said he went to pick some berries and he hadn't seen him since. And then I saw this little prison and the Vindicators were crowding around it. He was trapped. I killed the Vindicators, and then I saw a pressure plate door, walked over it thinking it would be fine, and it all blew up and killed Tim. And that was the end of Tim. But second episode. Oh, but yeah, the second episode, yeah, we had the funeral. Yeah, we had the funeral, and yeah, that's kind of sad. There's some donations, but Tim's brother, which I said Tim's brother's name was Bob in that video, got some emeralds and that sort of stuff. Then what happened was, guys, somebody left me a note inside of my house. And guys, we never knew who it was. So if I just get rid of this, we never knew who it was. But we may, in episode 11, which is coming up, maybe we will know who did it. But maybe he doesn't have them. I'm going to give you a spoiler for the next episode. I'm going to give you a spoiler, guys. So if you don't want to hear the spoiler, just skip on the video. But the spoiler is, we see him, but he hasn't got enough magic left inside of him to create another Neverstar machine. But yeah, it said find the Neverstar machine, and when you could bring back Tim the villager. And yeah, I done all the instructions and we brought him back. So what happens is, like, when you first put the Totem of Undying in, it sucks him as his ghost from the underworld or wherever. So he's in a machine as a ghost. Like, so he's just, you say like you're in heaven, and suddenly you're like a vacuum cleaner, you get sucked down to earth again. Yeah, that's basically what happened. And then the more steps I do, the more he gets built back. And then finally, he's back to life. The actual Tim. Not a clone, but the actual Tim the villager. And, and guess what? The donations I gave him, like the sword and that, Tim said he used in the afterlife. And because he was vindicated in the afterlife. And do you know why I was vindicated in the afterlife? Because, when I killed the vindicator, I was sent to the afterlife. Yeah. And then Rainbow Sheep died. So, he was walking to a block. I thought I had my pickaxe out, but I had my sword. I was trying to mine a block, and I hit Rainbow Sheep back, and he died. And that's what happened. Yeah, that's what happened. Anyway, next episode is called Very Sad Day. And what happened was, I thought you could bring it. I was gonna bring Rainbow Sheep back in the machine, and guess what? The Vindicators knew what was happening. The Vindicators put TNT in the Neverstar machine and made it blow up, so I can't bring back Rainbow Sheep. So yeah, that's what happened. And, we had a little funeral and that. That's very sad. So many sad things. But guess what? In the next episode, I found a woodland mansion inside of that world. I was looking for ages, and there's only one woodland mansion in that world. That's the only one, because Pocket Edition is small, you only could fit one in, and that was their woodland mansion, all of the Vindicators. So, yeah, and I wiped them all out, and guess what? I burned their woodland mansion down, and I destroyed it, and revenge was mine. He couldn't stop me. I was too powerful. I killed him. Oh, murder them. And only then I burnt their mansion down. And yeah, that's the end of the video. Next video is a very happy one. It was Tim's birthday. Tim's 20th birthday. I got him IKEA dog, the Bertie, pretty good firework display, and very good. But now, next episode. Now, I was going to go back to my house, and I was going to get some armor and that to go exploring. And then Tim's brother Bob was in the village, and he said that there's an angry evil witch on the loose. I was going to go back to my house, get my armor and that, and then go and find him. But it turns out that he already went to my house. He blew up my house, my entire house. He killed all my pandas, blew up the panda house. He killed all my cats, blew up the cat house. Destroyed everything basically, and he tried to get to my dogs. He killed one dog, but luckily Rainbow Sheep went down to the dog basement and hid. And when I went down there, the dogs were all fine and Rainbow Sheep was fine, but I was trying to unhit the dogs to take him home. And I killed the wither in creative. I'm pretending that when I go into creative, I pretend I have special powers. You can if you're normal, then you're a superhero and you transform. That's what's going. I pretend I've got special powers. I'm a normal guy. I sometimes do it in survival, but when I have to, I switch. I have magic inside of me, and I switch to creative, which is my ultimate power. That's what I'm pretending. Then I was trying to unhit the dogs. I hit Rainbow Sheep back, and then all the dogs came and killed him. And we had a little funeral at the end. It was all sad, and me and Tim decided that we'll move, because to be honest with you, Tim's house was quite small. He needed it because it's good for him because he was a villager. But where could I put all my stuff? So what we did next episode we moved. It was great. We lived together and we moved to Tim's brother village. Now in episode 2, the one where I brought Tim back from the dead in the Neverstar machine, yeah? Like Tim's brother Bob and some of other Tim's friends moved to Tim's brother Bob's original village, so it wasn't so crowded in Tim's village, which I built him. But then we moved there, built our own house. We built our own house, and let me get that sound. We built a house, and Tim's brother Bob was getting raided by zombies at his house in the village every night. So we built him a little house and that. And yeah, nice house. We had a little tour episode. I brought my dogs home. Oh, by the way, in the episode where my house blew up, I killed one of my dogs in anger. But I should have killed all of them, but because I had wanted to have done it. But I don't know why. But brought it back. Now, next episode, what happened was this. Some Ravagers come to the village, and the Ravager says to me the reason why he goes to our village to destroy it is because we burnt down their mansion. I was very confused, but yeah, they burnt down Tim's brother's village. Our house was fine. I went to go kill them all, and yeah, and at the end we went back to the old village house just to get some supplies, and then it was all like covered in spider webs and that. It was so cool, but so sad at the same time. Every time I go back. Yeah. Anyway, next episode after that is where we go. It's probably the most main one of that chapter. We went. I was preparing some armor and that, and I wanted to go to the Nether, to go to a Nether fortress and raid it, but I found a pillager base, and I killed the pillagers, and there's a pillager king, and I killed the pillager king. But the pillager king, before I killed him, he said he could respawn. You know, like I can. He can respawn, so it's infinite. But if I killed all his warriors, he'll be easy to kill, because, you know, I'm very strong in Tim. But, yeah, so he died, and I looked at a book, and it said, I don't remember what the book said, but I'm gonna try my best to remember, but I'm pretty sure it said we were out raiding a village when we came back and our mansion was destroyed and our vindicators were dead. And we're coming for you, Dragon Warrior. For killing our vindicators and burning down our mansion, we're gonna come and kill you and Tim and raid your house. I'm pretty sure it said that. Correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't watched that video in actual ages, but yeah. And so in that video, I figured out that, as you know, in the revenge episode, I said to you guys that the pillagers caused me no trouble, but actually, it turns out the pillagers secretly were behind it all the time. The vindicators were working for the pillagers, and so yeah, the Ravagers and the pillagers were out raiding the village, and the vindicators were guarding, and I came at the wrong time. I should have killed them all. Oh, the pillager king would respawned. And yeah, I was kind of sad, you know, we killed all the vindicators and that, and the pillagers, yeah. And then the next episode, Victory Royale. That's basically what the next episode is. That's not what the episode was called. But so the pillagers came to raid our house. I killed every single one of them, and then yeah, me and Tim had good. Oh yeah, by the way, do you know when I built Tim's brother's room? It's under the house. And yeah, one of the pillagers went down to Tim's brother's basement, and Tim's brother Bob, which is Bob, trapped him and blew him up. This is pretty cool. You know, the pillager's dead, and then yeah, Tim's brother is a really good warrior, trust me. But yeah. And yeah, it's all dead. And then the pillager king wasn't actually fighting. He was in his throne the whole time watching. I don't know why. But I went up to him, and he said to me that, this is what he said. Listen, Dragon Warrior. I'm sorry for everything I've done. And yeah, he said all that. And then he said, you won this war. I want a truce. He had a truce, because you know he couldn't beat me, because all his warriors are dead. So he had a truce. And what he said that he was the one which sent the Wither to my house. And, you know, I was really mad, but I kind of forgived him because, you know, for giving us, you know, a new life, really. But, and then he asked me to kill him, and I killed him, but he would respawn somewhere anyway. But yeah, and that's the end of the Tim series, and I kind of don't want to tell you any more about what's going to happen next, but I don't know. Like, it's some. I'm gonna give you another clue. It's about like an evil villager in the plan. My plan might change, but it's gonna be an evil villager trying to, done something to me and Rainbow Sheep. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. Like, two Rainbow Sheep is dead, but don't worry. Hopefully, no one else is gonna die. I can't guarantee that. It could. I planned it all. Like, maybe someone else dies, or maybe sometime someone else doesn't die. You'll see. So, guys. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button and that like button. Yeah, hopefully the Tim series will come back. And also, as you know, in the final episode, I said this is the end of the series. It was kind of the end of the series, but I said if I was going to do another video, I'll tell you. And yeah. Now, I don't think this series will ever end, really. No, I will always have other ideas. That's why but yeah, I wasn't. I ended the series and I thought no, I wasn't going to do any more videos. But I'm not going to end the series anymore. I don't think it's gonna. As you know, in the video where the river blew up my house, I said the series is never going to end. It never will. It will never will. So, peace out. You don't know the power. The Tim series is very powerful in passion. Some people consider it to be unnatural.